Welcome back, y'all. This is Becky Mayberry with Keller Williams Realty, LRGV, and today I'm speaking with our local home inspector.
Hello, my name is Eric Mayberry with Down Home Inspections.
So when you're buying a home, as soon as we get under contract, we highly recommend getting inspections done on your home, your potential home. So we're going to recommend a pest inspection to make sure there's no termites, carpenter ants, or any other wood-eating insects. We're going to recommend that you get a home inspection to go over everything in the home to make sure there's no major concerns there. And if there's a septic system or a well, we'll also recommend you get those inspected to make sure they're working properly. So, Eric, as a home inspector, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Home inspections in general, a home inspector will go over the house as a whole, starting from the top of the roof surface through the attic space, checking for the condition of the roof surface, attic framing, insulation, interior, exterior walls, all the electrical and mechanical systems, through the foundation all the way to the way that the soil is graded so that we get good rainwater drainage away from the home. Each of these items will be covered in the inspection report in the sections and order that's been set up by the state of Texas, the Texas Real Estate Commission. And we go through each of those components as outlined by the state.
So Eric, what are some of the specific things that you're looking for in an inspection that I should be concerned about as a potential homeowner of this place?
Recently, we've been seeing a lot of moisture damage due to flooding and for bad roofs, honestly. So when I go through a home, I'm checking the roof surface to tell which type of shingle it is, if it is a shingle roof. We do have some types of roofs that are better than others, and we want to give the client a good idea whether or not that roof may need replacement in the near future. When going through the interior of the home, we're checking the interior ceiling surfaces and the interior of the attic for signs of moisture entry. And then when I'm on top of the roof surface, I want to be looking for signs of wear, damaged shingles, and potentially a roof that might need to be replaced. We've also had flood damage recently due to recent weather. So I'm going through the interior of the home. I'm honestly looking for an odor of moisture, which doesn't sound very scientific, but it is important. And then when we do detect or think that there may be some moisture damage present, I'll go in that area with a moisture meter. That way we can put a number to that moisture content in the wall or ceiling surface.
So as we go into these homes inspections, a lot of people are going to be prepared for the worst. What would you say is the ratio of homes that really have potentially deal-breaking issues with them?
Overall, the homes that I inspect are in great condition, and that's the case most of the time. Occasionally, we will run into something that's a potential deal breaker. That's not up to me to decide. Of course, that's between the real estate agent and the buyer. But occasionally, we will find foundations which have moved significantly or potentially fractured. And that usually falls back on improper maintenance of the home or potentially improper construction techniques. When we do find those significantly damaged foundations, the signs are very obvious. Changes in floor pitch, doors and windows that don't open properly, and an extensive cracking in the interior, exterior walls, even so much that the framing inside the attic space is starting to pull apart. So when we do run across these, it is very obvious, and I'll certainly share that information with you.
So Eric, in this valley, we seem to have a lot of pier and beam houses versus foundation slab houses. Could you explain the difference and maybe give your insight on which one is the way to go, if there is a better choice?
Slab on grade, which is your normal concrete foundation, is more common. But it's more common now. It wasn't always the case. Pier and beam homes have been built and are still built very well. And they function very similarly. It's just the way that the weight of the home or the structural loads are transferred to the ground. When a pier and beam home is built properly, we'll have heavy concrete piers on concrete pads below the home, which support the weight of the house. As with a slab on grade concrete foundation, our main concern is proper rainwater drainage and maintenance of the foundation. The clay soil we have here in the valley is very expansive and swells when it gets wet. And we want to minimize changes in the soil below the house, which is why grading is so important, especially in this area.
Eric, do you have flat rates? Do you charge by the square footage? How does your pricing work?
We do charge by the square foot, but the base rate tends to apply most of the time. We charge $250 for homes up to 2,000 square feet. Then the price would go up slightly from there, just depending on size of the house. Obviously, some homes are considerably larger than 2,000, so we do have to charge a little more just for the extra time spent.
So Eric, can you tell us what puts down home inspections above the rest?
I had been with the Harlingen Fire Department for 20 years, retired 2 years ago. I've been inspecting now for 18 years. I was doing both jobs simultaneously. So not only am I trained and have a number of years experience in home inspections, I actually had 2 decades of experience as a professional firefighter. A lot of that training goes hand in hand and helps me specifically inspecting homes, because that's what we were trained to do. Obviously, when I'm inspecting a home, the conditions are much better than I would have found them in my previous occupation. But the knowledge of the structural systems and how they perform really does give me a lot of experience.
Eric, you want to tell everybody how to get a hold of you?
Sure. My phone number is 956-893-0595. Feel free to text or call, or you can send me an email at downhomeinspections@ymail.com.
Fantastic. Thanks for meeting with me today, Eric. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe for more content, and follow my social media pages listed below. If you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss, message me, comment below, or find me on my social media pages, or call me at 956-990-8088. Becky Mader, it's your move.